Why is Prince Daeron called the Daring? The real story explained House of the Dragon. Have you ever wondered why Prince Daeron Targaryen is remembered as Daeron the Daring? Unlike Aegon, who was driven by ambition, or Aemon, who became feared for his ruthlessness, Daeron earned his nickname through courage on the battlefield. It wasn't a title he inherited, it was a reputation he built. In this video, we'll explore who Daeron really is, why history remembers him as the Daring, and why many readers of Fire and Blood consider him one of the most honorable Targaryen princes during the Dance of the Dragons. Let's begin. Prince Daeron Targaryen is the youngest son of King Viserys I Targaryen and Queen Alicent Hightower. Unlike his brothers Aegon and Aemon, Daeron spent much of his youth far from King's Landing. He was sent to Old Town, where he was raised under the care of House Hightower. Growing up away from the political chaos of the capital shaped his personality in a very different way. He became disciplined, respectful, and well-trained as both a knight and a military leader. Because he appeared later in the story, many viewers were surprised to discover that Viserys had another son. But in George R.R. Martin's history, Daeron has always been an important part of the Dance of the Dragons. So why is he called the Daring? The answer lies in his actions during the war. Daeron repeatedly placed himself in dangerous situations where many commanders would have stayed behind. He fought alongside his soldiers instead of sending them into battle while remaining safely in the rear. His bravery wasn't reckless. It was calculated. He inspired confidence by leading from the front, and that earned him the admiration of allies and even the respect of some enemies. That's where the nickname, the Daring, comes from, not because he sought glory, but because he consistently showed courage when it mattered most. Another reason Daeron became famous was his bond with his dragon, Tessarion, known as the Blue Queen. Tessarion is one of the most beautiful dragons in the Targaryen family, with brilliant blue scales and shimmering copper markings. Together, Daeron and Tessarion became a formidable team. While dragons were terrifying weapons, victory still depended on the rider's decisions, timing, and leadership. Daeron proved that he wasn't simply relying on his dragon's power. He demonstrated tactical thinking and composure under pressure, qualities that separated him from many other dragon riders. One of the defining moments in Daeron's journey comes during the campaigns in the Reach. These military operations test not only his courage, but also his ability to command troops and make difficult decisions. Every victory brings new challenges, and every defeat carries consequences. Instead of becoming consumed by revenge or arrogance, Daeron continues to focus on his responsibilities, strengthening the image of a prince who values duty above personal ambition. What makes Daeron especially interesting is how different he is from his brothers. Aegon often struggles with the responsibilities of kingship. Aemon projects fear and intimidation, becoming one of the most dangerous warriors in the realm. Daeron, on the other hand, earns loyalty through discipline, humility, and leadership. This contrast is one of the reasons many fans believe he represents a different path for House Targaryen. As House of the Dragon continues, Daeron's role is expected to grow significantly. His arrival adds another capable dragon rider to the conflict and introduces new military strategies that could influence the balance of power. Without revealing future events, it's fair to say that Daeron's decisions will have lasting consequences for both Team Green and the wider war. So why is Prince Daeron remembered as the Daring? Because he consistently demonstrated courage, responsibility, and leadership during one of the bloodiest conflicts in Westerosi history. His title wasn't granted by birth or ceremony. It was earned through actions that inspired the people around him and secured his place in Targaryen history. As more viewers discover his story in House of the Dragon, it's easy to understand why longtime readers have admired Daeron for so many years. Do you think Daeron truly deserves the title the Daring, or is there another Targaryen prince who showed even greater courage during the Dance of the Dragons? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoy deep House of the Dragon explainers, subscribe for more videos covering the characters, dragons, battles, and hidden lore of George R. R. Martin's world.